Do you know who was responsible for the killing of Tupac Shakur?
No, I don't. I think at this point we have all seen it, but how did 50 Cent have so much hate towards P. Diddy?
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's gonna feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing.
We gotta go back in history. So we all know 50 Cent was chasing money in the streets before he started rapping.
I only had the block on lock for a minute.
Man, the whole hub was pumping for 50.
But it was always his destiny to become a rapper.
The American Music Award goes to...
I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be.
50 Cent! 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
One of his first songs that started popping was How to Rob. And with that song, he was sending shots at everybody. Like legit everybody that was known at that time. So obviously also P. Diddy.
Snatch Kim, tell Puff you wanna see her again. Then chest down to the nearest ATM.
50 Cent was really about that life, but he was dissing too much. And on the song Ghetto Quran, he dissed the wrong person, a real gangster named Supreme. And that's what got him shot 9 times.
People get shot one time and die though. So you hit 9 times, you like, damn.
Did you ever find out who did it?
Yeah, I know who did it shortly after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are now where?
Oh, the guy who actually shot me is dead.
But them bullets did not stop him. He came back harder than ever, and eventually he started working with Diddy. Not because he wanted to, but because he was so broke that he had to work with him. There was rumors he was gonna get signed by Diddy's label Bad Boy, but for some reason it never happened. At that time, 50 was already sending little disses at Diddy, but for some reason Diddy never cared.
New York, I run the city, and I don't dance around like Diddy.
In 05, after 50 went #1 and won a lot of awards, 50 wanted to sign Diddy's artist Mace, and he offered $1 million.
I was like, what you looking for that? He said $2 million. I'm like, Mason ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. You crazy?
Who that nigga smiles, we don't get them nigga kill us all. Man, Puffy know who hit that nigga, man, that nigga so. I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons. I don't give a f***.
But then something wasn't right. They was cool with each other again.
Shootouts, coastal beef, shit, Diddy did it, but my lawyer's so good that Diddy got it.
Then we had Rick Ross beefing with 50, apparently because he didn't like the way he was looking at him at the BET Awards.
Real G's see each other face to face. He done threatened every rapper in New York and just so happened, coincidentally, never bumped into anybody. So nobody take his threats serious.
I'm deciding your life up. Rick, bro, I'm gonna fuck your life up. For fun.
Diddy, out of nowhere, becomes Rick Ross's manager. So we had two sides. On the one side we had 50 Cent, a real street gangster. On the other side we had P. Diddy and Rick Ross. Rick Ross being a former police officer, and P. Diddy, who grew up rich, went to a private school, went to college, majored in business. 50 never majored in business, but he was a businessman, a CEO. Also a CEO of trolling.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying, it's like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't parties. Like, we need to party.
But I'm talking about for your birthday. I want you to party with me for your birthday, man. We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party. No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Knighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping. Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
50 been knowing the truth about P. Diddy. He been saying for decades now that Diddy was the one who killed Tupac.
I told you can't trust him. You're not Puffy doesn't keep Tupac, man.
But he was just saying it just to say it. He knew that him saying it was not gonna prove anything to human beings. So he was simply waiting for the right moment to expose everything. And now after the release of the documentary, it gotta be over for Diddy.